Using a 3DS in 2023, is it worth it? Let's find out. The Nintendo 3DS have been out for nearly 12 years and have been consistently selling well ever since it was launched. There's a reason for that. Yeah, it's a great console. Nintendo really nailed it here, producing a well-made ultra fun console in 2011, unlike the DS. Hey, how is it going? I'm Explorer Emeka, and today we are taking another look at the Nintendo 3DS. How does it hold up in 2023? And is it still worth buying? Yes, the 3DS is still worth buying. It's an awesome and fun console. Firstly, the Nintendo 3DS isn't obviously as powerful as the Nintendo Switch, but it's a great console and it will bring a ton of fun. The 3DS was the first Nintendo console with the ability to display 3D graphics without the need of special glasses. The 3DS has two screens. The top one is a 3D screen and the bottom one is a traditional touch screen. Although the top screen is 15 by 9 liquid crystal display with a resolution of 800 times 240 pixels. It still produced an awesome graphics unlike the other console produced back then in 2011. The 3D camera was one of the biggest flex about this console. The 3DS has two cameras, one on the front and one on the back for taking 3D photos. And one of the 3DS camera feature, which was not immediately obvious to the users, was using the 3D camera to scan QR code, which can be used to unlock special content or download games and demos. Also, using the 3DS Sound app to record audio and then using the QR code to share them with other users. The 3DS Mii Maker allows you to create your own unique avatar called the Mii and share them with friends. One of the uniqueness of 3DS was using the 3DS Street Pass feature to automatically exchange data with other 3DS users, such as game progress or custom Mii characters. The battery life isn't amazing, usually lasting around 3 to 5 hours, depending on the caliber of games you are playing. With the old school USB charging cable, you can quickly charge your Nintendo 3DS using an open USB port. And also, if you have a MacBook or any laptop, it will work with that. The Nintendo 3DS is a great console for a multitude of reasons, and the shortcomings are massively outweighed to the pros. But let's take a closer look at this console. Starting with the gyroscope for motion control, not everyone likes it, as they are quite small and a bit weird shaped. It's mounted on the top left side of the console, which makes it difficult while playing some games like FIFA 12. But there are other awesome games which are fun playing with the gyroscope. One of the amazing quality of Nintendo 3DS is the build quality. The Nintendo 3DS is made of plastic. Its construction is surprisingly good. I say this from not only holding and playing with this device, but seeing countless kids use, drop and handle their individual DS. I myself have dropped my countless time, but when I pick it up, surprisingly, no part was broken, but it gave it an everlasting mark. However, one of the common issues with the plastic casing was that it scratches easily, which was a common complaint about this device. Another issue which is going to be a big problem in the nearest few months is Nintendo itself discontinued the selling of 3D games and Wii U games. Nintendo has announced it's going to stop selling 3DS and Wii U games through their eShop before the end of March 2023. Which might be an issue for 3DS users, since the digital copy of these games are taken away by Nintendo by itself. The only option available left is to buy the physical copy and save them up. You can get some Nintendo 3D games for less than $50. The 3DS itself has 2 gig of included storage, which can also be upgraded to 32 gig. The speakers on the 3DS are good enough in my opinion. They don't get extremely loud, but they are fairly clear, and there is also, of course, a headphone jack, which I would say almost everyone will rather use that instead of a speaker. So far, we have only talked about the 3DS hardware, and it is fine for what it is. The portable aspect is really cool, and it's the first of its kind to properly implement, and honestly, there is no feeling like playing the Nintendo 3DS on the bus, or on going to a road trip anywhere. It's really fun. It's really, really cool, but what really matters is the game, and luckily, the games are extremely good. Nintendo never needed the best hardware to make the best games, such as Resident Evil 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, The Legend of the Zelda, Sonic Generation, Lego Star Wars 3, Cave Story 3D, Captain America Super Soldier, and many more, including the absolute amazing FIFA 12. Ultimate, seriously, this game is so much fun and I just can't put it down. The 3DS is honestly worth buying, just for the games. But before I get ahead of myself here by just gushing over the 3DS for too long, how much does it actually cost? Just because it has good games, that doesn't mean it's worth it, especially if it's overpriced and there are newer consoles which are better than it. Well, turning to Amazon.com, I can say one going for about $300 above, which is pretty fair because this console is rare. But you can find one in a used market which will go for less than $100. And with that, I think I'm pretty much done here. There's a video displaying on the screen right now. Click that video. That video was me disassembling this console and solving a little problem on it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Also consider subscribing.